welcome to Matchday 16 of the FFL. We are entering the second half of the season now. We're starting off today's matchday with Manchester City versus Spurs. And there's been a lot of activity with teams since matchday 15 and quarterfinals of the Shields. There's been an auction and the gambles returns, so there'll be quite a few teams with a new player or players. So before I carp and go off a lump in my throat, so that's why I sound a bit croaky as such at the moment. So hopefully that clears during the stream. If not,
number 5, Aymeric Laporte. Number 21, Levan Kuzawa. Number 8, Saul.
So Harry and this was he joined the team just before
number 17, Javier Hernandez.
Coutinho's been here a while.
Thanks. Good game. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Right. Good luck. Cheers. Good game out there. Good luck. Cheers. Hey. Thanks. Hey. Good game. Good game. Best of luck. Good game. Hey, good game.
So here's the Manchester City now, with Joe Hart in goal. Doherty right back now, who Felipe Laporte and Kuzawa. Saul back from injury at CDM. New guy Malcolm, who might go in the gamble on the right. Dave's on the left. Perisic at Cam and S-Sign and Hernandez up front. Spurs, we've got shifting goal. New boy Joanna Serna right back. Jesus, Benucci and Moreno. Robin, Coutinho, Fidel in midfield. Vardy, Casewa, and then Gomez up front. And Spurs do have another new boy, and that's Sebastian for one, who's on the bench, doesn't make it into Cam's first team. Surprisingly, for one's a great midfielder. Also, I forgot to change Robin's number. I just realised that now, so that's why Robin's wearing number 3. Because for one has taken the number 11 shirt. We'll see if one comes on as a sub in the second half and we can go to. Big clearance by Stornigres, Benucci to Fidel back to and Coutinho's an over ball, played it forward to Casewa, Gomez. Casewa shoots, good save from Joel. Last time these two teams played, obviously the first fixtures now, so we're the second half of the season, so last time these two teams played in the league, it was a 3-1 win for the City. So we'll see repeat that, but Tottenham looking very strong so far. And it's Gomez with the ball in, Davies with the head away. Jesus to Coutinho, Casewa. There's a foul there. Perisic being booked. There's anything wrong there personally, but referee did, and that's puts Ivan Perisic. Coutinho with the ball in, because I will head it away to Fidik, and Davis and Perisic will get the ball away. The ball over by Tottenham. That's Vardy to Casewa. It's just pretty wide. It was Gomez who scored for Spurs in the last game. Perisic and Martial for City. But it's almost Casewa there to put Tottenham ahead. Joe Hart playing out to Kuzawa. Laporte inside to Saul. Laporte, Kuzawa forward to Davis. Hernandez, Perisic, Hernandez. Let's pushing forward. Forward that tackle. Plays inside to Perisic, and Perisic will put it into the back of the net to make it 1-0. Perisic now on 8 goals for the season. I had even Perisic in my team last season. He didn't do this. Yeah, he scored a few goals, yeah, but it's worth many.
Goal for Manchester City. Number 44.
But it's I feel a bit heartbroken personally for us, Tottenham. I'm not heartbroken, but I feel a bit disappointed because they've had a good start, Tottenham. Down on the ball to Renault. Sarah forward. Gomez puts the ball in. The ball. Oh, it's been a bit of communication there, but Joe Hart gets a sink on the ball and it's been cleared away. Malcolm to Saul. Saul to Perisic. Hernandez giving the ball away to Fidel there. Jesus goes back to Chesney. Oh, and Chesney is almost had a major error there, playing straight to Perisic's feet, and I don't think he shot more that the ball kind of came off his foot. So I escaped there for a bit of luck there. So it goes out to Cassava. Hernandez, Davis. Cassava, Davis. Perisic. Come on, Fernandez, his feet, he couldn't control it. Another lucky chance there for, well, another lucky save there for Chesney. Also gets it to Malcolm, so it's fine. Malcolm. It's fine, good save from Chesney there. Chesney's keeping it 1-0 at the moment. Through saves or luck. Perisic short to Malcolm, who whips the ball in, Robin will clear away. Port to Cassara. So laying it off to Hernandez, and it's a good save from Chesney. Yeah, that was a bad Chesney to be fair, because he didn't even die for it. Great pass though from Cassara. Chesney's knee. Corners to go in the box this time. Perisic will find S-Fine, and it's gone in off Cerner. Yes, Fine's 5th for the season. If he's given to him. So we'll see the replay as well. They're coming off the post. Oh, nice long goal. We've been given to Cerner. Great debut there for Dario Cerner, getting an own goal in his debut. Fardy. Oh, Fardy for an instant reply following that goal. James Fardy giving a lifeline here to Tottenham. One. That's Fardy's 6th for the season as well. That's his first time beats Joe Hart, and Matt was talking to me last night about the game and stuff, and the one thing you wanted was a clean sheet from Joe Hart, and that's not going to happen today.
Goal for Tottenham Hotspur. Number 9, James Vardy.
Perisic, S-Fine. Perisic keeps the ball going. Hernandez. Saul. Save him, Chesney. See if he can capitalise on another corner. Goal of scramble and Chesney clears it away. Saul heads it back to the port. Oh, the port's giving away to Casera. The port wins it back straight away. Obviously to Saul, Saul to S-Fine, Hernandez trying to find Davis. Back to Saul, Hernandez comes off Jesus. People in the league might be thinking potentially, or depends how much you follow the league, what goes on in the group chat and whatnot, or in the group I should say. Cameron won Kabaddi from Napoli. Yeah, Cameron gambled with Kabaddi and got for one in return, which is a strange choice by Cameron, but his gamble last season did help him win the league, so it's just a bit of a strange choice picking Kabaddi, very, very fantastic centre back. Jesus doing his bit though, to be fair. Forcing another corner. Which Davis will take. And it's going to be... Chesney went to go for it and didn't, and Jesus will head it away. Doherty the Fiddick. Malcolm will Ronaldo it, and Chesney has to parry it away. Perisic going deep with this one, and Bruno easily will head that way. No pressure at all from any attackers. That's fine, we'll throw it out to Kazawa. Hernandez with a lovely pass to Saul, and Jesus will clear away. Robin, Vidal. They were back there by Malcolm, but the referee there let go. When he intercepts that, Jesus will clear away. Davis. That's the end of the first half here. Now Tottenham on, definitely not out of this game just yet. Even though City have had 9 shots. Definitely something to play for here for Tottenham. And see them maybe in another goal potentially though. Joe Hart's always been a bit shaky in goal, I've noticed. So don't get me wrong, he's a solid keeper, but he's had a lot of trouble keeping a clean sheet and proving his way. It's Hernandez pushing forward for City, getting it straight to Bonucci. Serna, Chicharito, Robin, Coutinho. Well, that's not Chicharito, it's Coutinho. Gomez playing a lovely ball forward to Casero. Oh no, Serna, sorry. Serna lane off to Gomez. Pressure from Tottenham here, deep in the City half. And Laporte having to just put out a play for a throw-in. Serna to Fardy. Robin giving the ball away. Saul Niguez to Davis, being caught by Serna here. Serna's pushing him to making the poor pass, and Jesus will pick up the ball, play back to Chesney. Finding Fidal, who's in loads of space actually, but it takes a terrible touch. Malcolm to Perisic, Bruno blocks that, plays it forward to Fidal. Gomez. Gomez to Robin. Jesus. Coutinho. Philip tries to play it forward, comes with Fidal. Doherty. Perisic. Malcolm forward to Eswine. Vidal. Bonucci goes back to Chesney again. Eswine wins the header against Robin. And Robin's gone down injured here. This has been a massive loss to the midfield of Spurs as he's played every game so far.
Substitution for Tottenham Hotspur coming off the pitch.
Nowhere see there's an actual injury confirmed by the game. Saul is coming off for Gundogan and Robin is coming off for Trigueros. Yeah, Robin did pick up an injury. Oh, so Perisic with a header just over the bar. I think that might be Spurs' first injury of the season actually. Looks like for one we'll get some game time potentially. Who's Trigueros though? Who's on at the moment? Vardy, Cerner, Trigueros, saved by Cazorla.
Substitution for Tottenham Hotspur coming off the pitch. Number 7.
You see S finally coming off for Jesus,
To be replaced by
and
number
then Coutinho
22,
come off for Kagawa. Fidel, Moreno. A lovely ball in, but nobody's there. Vardy's going to pick it up though. Get tackled by Cazorla. Cerner intercepts, tries to put it, he comes off Davis and be a corner to Spurs. Cerner whips it in deep, and it's Fidel back post, but Laporte's there to head it away. Seen Hernandez come off for Jesus, and he comes for one coming on for Dow. Moreno throwing it to Cazorla, or not Cazorla, Kagawa. Philip coming to clear it away for another throw-in 2-time. It was Martial coming on, my bad. Oh, used for one, laying off to Cassell, back to for one. Going one scared of him and clears out. The player City gambled to get Malcolm or Schweinsteiger. Cassell whipped in to for one, the shoots comes off Fidik. Moreno trying to get the ball to Gomez and can't. Jesus heading it along to Martial. Gundogan, Perisic, Martial, Jesus, Martial trying to find Davis and he will get to him. Davis to Jesus who fluffs the shot, can't get hold of it and puts it wide. Chesney with the border field. Cassell heading it to Kagawa for one to Trigueros. Jamie Vardy, Cerner, how about Davis? Davis to Jesus. Cerner with a great recovery there, getting the ball back. Jesus. Or Juan Jesus, not Gabriel. Bonucci out left to Moreno. Almost run out of play there, Moreno. Kagawa, Trigueros, Gomez, Vardy. No one will intercept. Fidik. Kagawa intercepts that. Cerner. Comes off Davis, but the ball's going to fall into the box. Felix though, so going to head that way easily from Gomez. Jesus heading it along to Martial, who will get there actually. Enough pace. That's a great tackle by Bonucci. Getting enough on the ball to knock it away. Martial whips the ball in. Chesney gets a hand on it. Juan Jesus will be the first to get to that. Kisera forward to Gomez. Back to Kisera. Gomez. Moreno for one. Gomez. Gomez. Gomez keeps the ball forwards for one. Oh, Doherty with a lovely late interception there. MLI for City and keeping City ahead. Martial forward to Gundogan. Jesus. Gives the ball to Perisic. Good save from Chesney. Cerner with the ball forward, but that being in the game in a less comfortable win than the first time around for City. But it still will take all 3 points here. And the league leaders will remain right ahead in the league, and Spurs will remain to be troubled in 15th. Definitely had their chances, Tottenham. Joe Hart, what I said to Matt last night is, can't keep a clean sheet, but does enough to keep him ahead, and that's the case here. Hernandez takes man of the match with an 8.5. Matt's unsure about using him as a gambling player, but it's proven to be proven here that he shouldn't have done. And got man of the match. Game 2 today, we'll see Juventus take on Manchester United. Piero versus Ryan. Got Juve sitting in 9th and Manchester United sitting in 11th in today's game. And Juve walked away with a comfortable 3-0 win last time these two teams played. Goals from Didic, Party and Mandzukic. I wonder if in FIFA 20 Piero will use Juve. Obviously Juve lost their license to EA. So teams. Pjanic comes back into the team after being out of injury, and he changed for the Juve team. Juve coming this game for a 2-0 win against Galatasaray in the Shield. I forgot to say that in the last game that City coming off of a rare loss in the Shield. Spurs went into that game following a draw. That's that last game. United unchanged from the last game. We saw United win against Bohemian 2-1. He's United on the ball following the kickoff from Ambisaka. Comes off Lucas Hernandez, needs to be a throw into United. Guendouzi to Gorsteker. Back to Guendouzi. Kondogbia will cut out Pjanic to Mandzukic. Session with a great interception there. Bailey, or Barley I should say. Barley going forwards. Dembele to Rashford to Gorsteker, back to Rashford, and it's Dembele, and it's just wide. Just wide there from Dembele, but there's a good early chance there for Dembele. Lucas Hernandez, Kondogbia, Pjanic, up by Havertz. Rashford to Wan-Bissaka. Gorsteker, Barley. Barley trying to find Session with a poor pass. Partey to Murillo. Cancelo. Murillo. Didic to Partey. Pjanic whipping the ball in, trying to find Nani, but Wan-Bissaka said to head it away, and it's fast. Hernandez though. Kondogbia. Nani whips the ball in back post, and it's Pjanic, and he heads it over. Gave him a chance, but a very good chance there for Pjanic. He just couldn't keep it on target. Rashford. Seka gets the ball through to Wan-Bissaka, who finds Dembele, who will find Havertz, who will put it past Patricia and goal. A tight angle there for Havertz, but Havertz puts it away, and I think that's Havertz's first goal of the season. Well, if my fancy new sheet that Owen's up. Oh, nice. Havertz's third goal of the season. You faithful in the kickoff after the ball, obviously. It's going to be to Pjanic for an instant reply here for their team. Pjanic with the ball in, Sesson will head the ball away. Dembele gets the ball to Guendouzi, back to Dembele. Partey's going to cut out though. W to Thomas Partey. Berabi. Cancelo, Mandzukic. Heavy touch system, pass it out. Bruno Fernandes. Havertz forward to Dembele. W to Partey. Partey out wide to Cancelo. Mandzukic. Cancelo whips the ball in. Militao will head it away. Bruno Fernandes to Sessignon. Guendouzi, Partey. Guendouzi, Militao, out forwards. Looking for Wan-Bissaka, and he gets the ball to Rashford. Rashford with the ball in. Cancelo gets the ball away, but Dembele gets the ball to Havertz. With the ball, Havertz shoots, comes off Kondogbia, a big corner to United. I have to admit, United have definitely been the more dominant team this game so far. Finally starting to find their form, perhaps. Comes in, Didic will head the ball away from Bruno Fernandes, he's corner. Militao. Little pass to Wan-Bissaka, Fernandes. Guendouzi. Finds Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka with a lovely ball in, falling to Havertz, and Havertz will make it 2. It's 2 goals for United and 2 goals for him. Gets him 4. Rashford went to shoot and got put off a little bit by Didic, but actually helped out United in the end because it fell to Havertz, who puts it past Piero's keeper, Rui Patricio. And it's going to be all reversal perhaps here, because like I said at the start of the game, Juve walked away 3-0 win last time in the league, and it's like, they can do the same here themselves with their own 3-0 win. It's Guendouzi going back to the keeper. Citizen out left to Sessignon. Trying to find Dembele, Bruno's going to cut it out. Dembele's going to put pressure on and force the throw in to Juve. Cancelo inside to Partey, Partey to Pjanic. Pjanic to Cancelo. Cancelo to Pjanic. Pjanic forwards to Berabi, but Session's going to get to that first. Bruno Fernandes. Gosteko. Fernandes. Havertz. Sessignon. Havertz. Back to Sessignon. Ball in. Lucas Hernandez will head it out for a corner. Weren't too sure it's going to be a corner or throw-in. Shows you how deadly Havertz has been so far this game. Looking to join that hat-trick club. Fernandes short to Sessignon. Sessignon puts it in. Dembele could save from Patricio. A short corner. Sessignon to Dembele again. This time Patricio will catch it. Find Nani to Mandzukic. Partey gets a foot on the ball, but Kondogbia picks it up. Nani to Partey. Kondogbia, Partey. Hernandez, Kondogbia. Nani to Kondogbia, Kondogbia to Pjanic. Kondogbia shoots, comes on Militao's face. Mandzukic with a lovely touch and a lovely attempt, but just over the goal of Citizen, and it's going to be a half time here at the Allianz Arena. And Juve yet to have a shot on target. It's been Leverkusen's Real life main man. Just been subbed off for Yuri Telemans. So no hat trick here for Havertz, but he's more than done his bit for the team today. Cancelo down the wing. Ball is cleared away by Militao. Partly gets the ball to Kondogbia. Kondogbia will find Nani. Lucas Hernandez behind him. Mbisaka intercepts that. Bruno Fernandes gets the ball to Rashford. Militao. Mbisaka. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Lucas Hernandez tackles him with ease. Kondogbia forward to Mandzukic. Guendouzi. Militao. Mbisaka. Mbisaka giving the ball to Nani. Mandzukic to Pjanic. Pjanic to Belrabi. Cancelo. Sessignon intercepts. Rosteka forward to Dembele. Bardi. Keep saying Bailey. Bardi. Dembele. Telemans. Murillo forward to Pjanic. Pjanic to Belrabi. Interesting ball to Nani. And Wan-Bissaka will head that way. Bruno Fernandes forward to Rashford. Rosteka. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Dembele. Guendouzi. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Telemans. Sessignon. By the turn, Belrabi fouled, and Belrabi takes the ball. Pjanic. Kondogbia pushing forward to the middle of the field and trying to find Belrabi, but it's been cut by Sessignon. Guendouzi doing well to escape that little tussle there. Telemans forward to Sessignon. Dembele. Dembele to Telemans. Telemans to Sessignon. Ball comes off Cancelo to be a corner. It's a double sub for Juve, and United making a sub too. So you got Aaron Gunis and Biglia coming for Partey and Kondogbia, and Guendouzi coming off for NDD. Bruno Fernandes with the corner win, and it's NDD who gets the head of a goal. It's cleared by Dilic. Militao to Telemans. Dembele, Telemans, Sessignon. Ball comes in. Murillo will head it away. Mandzukic, Pjanic, Gunis, Murillo. Dilic finding Nani. Pjanic, Nani. Lucas Hernandez, Biglia. Lucas Hernandez giving the ball away. Aaron Wan-Bissaka over the top to find Sessignon. Dembele. Rashford, Dembele. Bruno Fernandes. Trying to get the ball through, can't. Cancelo will head the ball back to Patricio. Lam to pick the ball up. Mandzukic wins that header. Aaron Gunis. Biglia. Aaron Gunis back to Biglia. Pjanic to Mandzukic. Trying to find Pjanic, but Bardi's gonna get to that. It's either gonna be him or Citizens with Cancelo trying to put the ball back forward, but it's headed away by Militao. Ndidi out right to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes to Rashford. Telemans, Dembele. Telemans. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Telemans. I think United are just trying to kill the game here, and they still got 10 minutes to go. Don't know, Dembele for a lovely ball to Rashford and a save from Patricio. I'll say that, and Dembele plays a fantastic ball forward to Rashford. Actually, United sub, don't know who though, but Dembele's on the corner for some reason. I think James Madison's on. Yeah, James Madison's on for Bruno Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka. Rosteka puts the ball in. Dembele will grab his second of the season. And yeah, Ryan gets full revenge here with a peak score. I'm sure Ryan's more than pleased to be seeing his team perform well. Militao giving away to Pjanic. Mandzukic will use the ball there, but Mandzukic is good at ball there to 90. Mandzukic, good save from Citizen. And then he with the corner in. Better I'll be heading it to Murillo. Thought I was going to spank it, then Cancelo shoots and it's just wide. It's not just wide, it's well wide. Citizen playing short to Vardy, Sessignon. Indeed, he keeps the ball away, but it doesn't matter. And United will get the revenge on Juve. Get a 3-0 win here. Any treat as well for Citizen. Sure. Won't be more than pleased about. Man of match will go to Kai Havertz with a 9.1. Only one shot on target for you, eh? Struggled today, they did. Well, the next game it sees my boys Marseille take on Damon and Mel's Galatasaray when I get there. And I'm looking for my own revenge here, as Galatasaray was away for the 3 points last time we played. Here's my lineup: 2 new players for me, Xabi Alonso and Pablo Hernandez, running my squad. In a new formation as well, 4-2-3-1. Thought it'd be better to fit more new players and whatnot. So you got Tuso and Xabi CDMs, Rodriguez, Ballack and Pablo Hernandez all behind Carson. Galatasaray also have 2 new players, and that'd be Thiago Silva and Claudio Marchisio. Silva coming in defence. Centre back for Philip Lamm's moved into CDM, or more like centre mids, with Marchisio in centre mid, meaning that Ramsey and Paulian have been dropped from the squad. And I remember what happened the last time we played. It was Quagliarella, the last minute goal with Troy Deeney, put the ball in, and Quagliarella put it in literally in the last minute of the game. And utter heartbreak for me. But Carson kicks us off here in game 3 of today. We're currently in 3rd, Galatasaray currently in 10th, so we need a win here to keep up with the teams around us, and Galatasaray need a win here to put themselves in a good position to reach the Premiership. Ballack on the ball, Ballack will find Rodriguez, back to Ballack. Rodriguez, good block there for Marchisio, who making an instant impact in the game for Galatasaray. Marcos Tonzo throwing it to Ballack. Lovely turn there from James Rodriguez shoots, and it's been, I don't know if that's a loose shot or what, but I think James Pablo Hernandez, which is a good stuff for him. Baines forward to Marquisio. Tackle from Xabi Alonso, who gets the ball to Hernandez. There's a foul from Xabi Alonso. Thiago Silva forward to Bailey, Marquisio, Bukiuela, Hernandez will intercept. Lara forward to Carlson, Pablo Hernandez, Michael Ballack, or Michael Ballack, Gattuso. Carlson, good save from Kepa, and it's just enough to put the ball over the top of the net. Lovely save from Kepa. Come off his chest, but it's enough to keep the ball out of the net. Finally, Swan that kept in, gave him the golden glove for second golden glove last season. Kepa gets hand on it. Alonso to Alonso. Ballack shoots. Kepa with a good save again. Xabi Alonso to Pablo Hernandez. Puts the ball in. There's nobody there. Goes over to Thiago Silva's head and he'll be picked up here by Pepe. Pepe will find Xabi Alonso. Who takes a heavy touch. Jesus, Wayne. Leon Bailey to Fabio Quagliarella. Philippe Lahm. Lahm to Sidibe. Takes over. Sidibe. Aki forward to Marquisio. Lahm to Bailey. Bailey to Sidibe. Bailey was Sidibe was shooting into the side net in here. Lopez short to Alonso with the Ballack to Lara. Hernandez to Alonso. Ballack to Hernandez. Lara pushing forward. Ball comes in with Carlson, trying to find Hernandez but couldn't. Lahm, quickly with us. There's an injury and it's Nathan Aki's down. A serious injury, needs to be missing a few games. It's a big loss for Galatasaray. Been a key man for them since the start of the season, but Aki falls over and Carlson actually didn't. He stamped on him and falls over him. And Alonso giving the ball back to Galatasaray, and Alex Taylor's having to come on. At centre back, it seems. It'll be an interesting game for Galatasaray. If Tellez in the centre of the defence. Sidibe to Texera to Lahm. Quagliarella. Nacho Fernandez winning the ball back. Pepe, Gattuso. Lahm, Texera. Lahm forward to Bailey. Bailey to Lahm. Lara intercepts Hernandez. Goes over to Baines. Baines to Bailey. Back to Baines. Quagliarella. Lovely ball forward to Baines. Ball in. Texera gets his head on the ball but heads it down and away from goal. I think he's trying to pass it with Pablo Hernandez. Bailey losing the ball to, well, no, basically he retained the ball from Xabi Alonso. Alex Texera. Rodriguez gets the ball back to Lopez, who hoofs the ball in the field. Lahm, Texera, Sidibe. Also a big tackle on Sidibe, and that's going to be, I thought it was going to be another injury then. Rodriguez. That's a foul from Lahm. That's going to be massive reason why transformation for this game as well to a 4-2-3-1 tonight, so I can fit more players in. It's because in the last game against Alto in the Shield, which we unfortunately lost 2-0 in that Shield. I should say Galatasaray coming to this game are Not for 2-1 win over Juve. Oh, not for 2-1 loss against Juve in the Shield, but they won the league, so. But yeah, big reason I changed to a 4-2-1 is to get a bit more, make my midfield a bit more solid. I noticed that Gattuso by himself struggled a little bit against our tones, essentially centre mid and defensive mid, so hoping with a man alongside Gattuso being Xabi Alonso. As Cogliarello hits the crossbar, Jesus. I'm hoping if a guy with Gattuso midfield in the attacking mids as well, we can have a bit more possession in midfield, which doesn't seem to be the case thus far. Texo whips it in that Fernandez heads it away, and hopefully we can break down Damon's 5 at the back, which also doesn't seem to be the case thus far, bar the shot from McCarlson earlier. Here's Ballack, he's going up wide. Gives the ball to Rodriguez somehow, but that'd be the end of the first half. We've had more shots though, which is surprising, but Cogliarello did hit the crossbar at the end of the half, so definitely a something to be wary of. Let's take some on the ball. McCarlson takes the ball from him. Rodriguez to Ballack. Ballack to Hammers Rodriguez. Ball comes in, McCarlson's not going to get to it, Togaso will clear it away. And it's Philip Lahm pushing forward here. Bailey to Cogliarello. Thiago Silva. Bailey. Marchisio. Lahm. Marchisio attacked by Alonso. Ballack. Hernandez. Back to Ballack. Ball comes in. And it's James Rodriguez with an outstanding goal. What a way to get your first goal in the league. Ballack had plenty of time to put the ball in, does so, and James Rodriguez left by himself with a fantastic volley back across goal over the head of Kepa. Just inside and just under the post, Sidibe lost his man. And Rodriguez grabbing his first goal of this season. Here's Bain, so let's go to get back into this game. Cogliarello. So this time tackle there from I think Xabi Alonso. And Alonso's getting booked on his debut. It was a good sign. Shout also for the sub team awareness coming off of Carlson. They shout to the guy. So when I'm doing created players now, I find like a video on how to do their face, and the guy who done Xabi Alonso's face, fucking fair play to him. He does look quite decent actually. Sidibe does running like nothing there. Marchisio. Marchisio shoots, comes off Pepe. Yeah, corner and a sub coming on for Gattuso as well. Hit Pepe in the arm as well. Handball with an assist. Paulinho's on for Leon Bailey. And this Marchisio nails it off to Falam. Teles, Marchisio, good save from Lopez, and Nacho does something to get it on. Baines. Arm to Baines. Block from Lala, another block from Lala, another corner. Gattuso currently have 4 fullbacks on the field. Baines, Lahm, Teles, Sidibe. Baines with the corner in, headed away by Hernandez. Baines going to pick it up. Texel, Baines, Quagliarella, Baines, tailed by Ballack. Ballack will retain the ball and get the ball to Pablo Hernandez, who's pushing forward here. Timo Werner, Gattuso out wide to James Rodriguez. Alonso, Rodriguez, Gattuso, Ballack, Alonso, Ballack, back to Alonso. Ballack, forward to Werner. Werner shoots, and Werner actually grabs a goal. That's the Werner we all know and love. Werner might have to replace back in the team potentially following that. Lovely play with him, Marseille, and Werner. I thought Werner's going to play back through actually there, but he went himself and Bosie took corner. That's the Werner from pre-season. One of the few members of the hat-trick club, Timo Werner, with Mbappe and Messi. Just Cocky Werner the ball. Baines. Ballack intercepts. James Rodriguez. Marcos Alonso. Back to James Rodriguez. Back to Marcos Alonso. Back to James Rodriguez. Marcos Alonso will find Gattuso, who lost the ball into his feet there. And Quagliarella gets the ball to Paulinho, finds Marquisio forward to no one. Sidibe stopped making his one. Pepe to Alonso. Gattuso to Rodriguez. Ballack heavy touch. Paulinho's going to pick it up. Find Marquisio. Philippe Lahm. Xabi Alonso intercepts that. Ballack to James Rodriguez. Gattuso. Xabi Alonso. Ballack. Kinilara forward to Pablo Hernandez. Comes off Thiago Silva, the early course. Lala keeps the ball in play though. Marquisio with a good tackle on Lala, and Marquisio's going to pull it away. Fine, Quagliarella, Lahm, Texera. Sidibe. Lahm. Back to Sidibe. Forward to Texera. Comes off Pepe's and be a throw-in to get a Tesla. But Kevin Crampel coming from Marco Ballack. I think Gattuso making a change as well. Yeah, it should be Andre Herrera coming for Philippe Lahm. Sidibe to Herrera. Herrera forward to Texera. Ball comes in again. Lala head clears that way. Thiago Silva forward to Baines. Baines to Marquisio, back to Baines. Pepe with a good header away. Trying to Werner by himself. And hold up the ball. Xabi Alonso, Werner. Nacho Fernandez, Gattuso, Crampel. Alonso, Crampel. Gattuso, Crampel. Alonso. Lala with a lovely ball forward to find Pablo Hernandez, who puts the ball in early. It's a bit too early, next heads it away. Alonso losing the ball to Quagliarella. He's come deep to pick the ball up actually. Baines to Quagliarella, Marquisio, Quagliarella. Texera, Andre Herrera. Texera. Sanchez, Sidibe, Herrera, Paulinho, Sanchez, Herrera. Sidibe get the ball, release the ball to Rodriguez. Pepe to Crampel. Gattuso to Xabi Alonso. That's the end of the game. I might get my revenge against Damon Emil. Here with a 2-0 win against Galatasaray. Apologies for the injury, Aki. It was accidental, I can promise. But a good win here for my boys who put the pressure on Alto in really. Looking for that second place spot, be nice. That man of the match goes to Michael Ballack for 9.3. We move on to probably the biggest game in terms of league positions and whatnot here. Oh, she's 5th place Dortmund. Take on 6th place Orlando. And yeah, the battle is definitely on here to push forward. As like I said, our batteries are low. It's not a good sign. Hopefully they can last for the stress into the stream. Yeah, so Dortmund are in 5th, Orlando in 6th, and the following are in just there. Both these teams are looking to keep up with me. Players to watch are Gav Bauer and Robert Perez, the 2 new signings for both teams. Shout out to Perez being 45, almost as old as me. If you're in my friend group, you'll definitely get that joke. So it's Dortmund's lineup. A lot of change. Skriniar at centre back, Moreno at the left back, Gareth Bale out on the left hand side, or right hand side. Right hand side. Very tasty lineup here for Dortmund. That's the changes from the last game, which they was 3-2 to City in the epic game in the league. Orlando comes to this game following a 4-1 loss to Altamun. But new players here as well. So you've got Jordi Alba out on the left hand side, left back. Got Marek Hamsik joining Iniesta at CDM, and Robert Perez out on the left. Sane getting dropped. Kind of surprised that Sane got dropped, considering he's been here since the start. He was Billy's #1 pick for finishing 2nd in the league last season. But obviously you see something in Cliver over Sane. Who will kick us off here? In game for Bale to Hazard. Hazard balled in, comes off Jaffinho, and Throne's going to clear it away. Rumours are that Hazard has lost his penalty taking duties. I think they've been given to Gomez, but we'll see what happens if there is a penalty in this game to Dortmund. It's Gomez with a great shot and a good save from the skyscraper Donnarumma. There's an early chance there for Dortmund and showing what their new team can do with the new players. Thiago dances, puts the ball in. Varane will head it away. Picked up by Lacazette to Kluivert. And I'm sure we'll see Joshin's dad, Patrick, appear at some point in the FFL. He's Falcon Hazard. Again, we'll see his older brother, Eden, I'm sure appear at some point in the FFL. In the meantime, we'll look at now and Rudiger heads the ball away to Mariano. Thiago. Hazard to Ndombele. Mariano, who spent one off the gamble, actually Mariano, gambling Olivier Giroud, who obviously wasn't needed with Gomez in great form since joining Dortmund, and Luka Jovic, a great backup. He's got 5 goals in the league already, so Gareth Bale, Perez losing the ball, Ndombele to Kimmich. And on belly back to Kimmich, forward to Bale, Bale to Gomez, Kimmich to Hazard, Morgan Hazard keeps going in front, Jaffinho comes off Grimaldo and Dominic going to keep that going out from the corner. Like I said, to Sajic to Kluivert with a lovely ball, trying to find Perez, but Perez kind of gave up the one. Kimmich will play the ball through to his defence. Thiago, Mariano, Thiago, Jorginho, Gomez, Mariano, Jorginho, Thiago forwards to Gomez. He was giving the ball away there. Tar, Hasselberg gets the ball away. Grimaldo, Hamsik over the top to find Kluivert. But Mariano's going to come back and get rid of it. Skriniar to Berkey. Berkey downfield. Hazard, Jorginho, Hamsik, Grimaldo, Tar. Tar laid off to Jordi Alba. Over the top. And Perez picks up the ball up here. Gonna lose it though to Rudiger. They're throwing to Orlando. Perez throwing it to Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Kimmich to Rudiger. Rudiger clears it downfield. Gomez to Hazard. Hazard releasing Gareth Bale here for a lovely through ball. Jordi Alba's doing well to keep up with him. It's this Madrid's Barcelona rival already. Or Madrid Barca rivalry carrying on to the FFL. Ndombele gets his shot and it came off Jonathan Tah, I think. He did, yeah, hit him in the knee. Big corner here to Dortmund, which Bale player to Hazard. Hazard pushing into the box. It's Jorginho at back post. I thought it was Ndombele. But it's a great save there from the towering Inferno himself. GG Donnarumma. That's enough to keep the ball up the goal for now. Another corner here for Dortmund. I can't see who it is. I think it's, I don't know who it is, but Bale heads it and it's been cleared away. I'll find out afterwards in a selection. I think it's Thiago. I want to say it's Thiago. I'm not too sure, but it has been all Dortmund so far, and it's showing what his new team can do with his new players. See what they can do with their new players. Hamsik trying to find Kluivert. Kluivert heading down to Skriniar. Takes a heavy touch and Sajic took his opportunity to shoot and it's blocked. And cleared out for a throw into Orlando. Here's Kluivert with the throwing it to Grimaldo. Hamsik. Thiago with the block on the ball in. And Ndombele's going to beat Sajic in the air there. Gomez, Bale, Ndombele back to Bale, Ndombele forward to Hazard, Ferran will intercept that. Ferran forward to Hamsik, Lacazette to Sajic. Sajic to Lacazette, trying to play it through to Perez, and he plays it through to Kluivert instead. And Patrick Kluivert will grab the goal here. And Orlando walked away for a 3-1 win last time these two teams played. And it looks like they're looking to do the same here. Even though it has been all Dortmund thus far. It was a lovely pass through to Berkey who mistimed his save, I should say. Mistimed his save. And he thought he was going to go across goal. But he didn't. Iniesta to Jordi Alba, Perez. Sajic. Kimmich get there and clear it away. Thiago, Hazard, Jorginho, Thiago, Mariano, Jorginho, Mariano. Skriniar gets the ball just ahead of Lacazette, Mariano, Thiago, Mariano, into the middle, Ndombele. Ndombele's still going. We'll find Hazard, and Hazard gets underneath it and puts it way over the bar. Really good Winster header, and then belly forward to Hazard at the end of the first half. Kluivert scored in the last game as well. It's Loftus-Cheek who scored for Dortmund. It's been replaced by a much better midfield nowadays. But Dortmund having 7 shots, only 3 on target though. Orlando 2 shots, 1 on target, but it's enough to put him in front for now. Dortmund definitely looking to be a scary threat for the second half of the season so far. With their performance here in this game against a good Orlando team as well. Hazard to Ndombele out wide to Kimmich. Ndombele, Hazard, Gomez, back to Hazard. Hazard trying to find Gomez, Tar cuts it out. Bale. Don't know if that's put by Alba or what. It was put by Alba. Ndombele. Bit of space here. Trevino straight at Donnarumma, makes a great save. Gomez forward to Ndombele, Hazard. Hazard, Thiago, Rafinha. Kluivert tackles him there. Sajic, Hamsik, Lacazette, Perez, Jordi Alba, Lacazette, Jordi Alba, Perez, Iniesta. Perez puts the ball in. Berkey with a final touch there. Lacazette scored over 2 goals for Orlando. In the last game. We'll see, he was looking to grab one there potentially. Bale to Kimmich. Kimmich to Ndombele out to Bale. Bale whips the ball in, looking for Gomez, Ty heads it away. Lacazette to Sajic, Lacazette out left to Perez. Jordi Alba forward to Lacazette, Lacazette to Kluivert, Lacazette. Ndombele can't tackle Sajic to Perez, who can't control the ball. Rudiger, Kimmich, Ndombele, Hazard, Bale, Kimmich forward to Mario Gomez. First tackle, it's going to go out play for a throw into Dortmund, both teams making a change. Seeing Forsberg coming for Hazard and Iniesta going off for Emre Can. Bale. And I think that's Kimmich with him. And it's Forsberg who makes an instant impact with a header at goal. It's just wide of the goal. Seeing Batshuayi coming for Lacazette. Ronaldo made a second sub. Donnarumma, Hamsik, Tar, Jordi Alba. Hamsik over the top with a fantastic ball actually to find Perez, who heads it towards Sajic. Got blocked off a little bit by Mariano. It's just enough. Zielinski's coming on for Ndombele. Zielinski has 2 goals to his name in the league so far. So Skriniar to Mariano. Thiago Thiago releasing Jovino. Turns back. Find Mariano. Mariano puts the ball in, but Varane's going to head it away. Varane's going to head it away, not Varane. Zielinski. Zielinski forced to go wide by Chan. Inside to Kimmich, back to Zielinski, puts the ball in, and it's, oh, I thought it was Forsberg's header there, but it wasn't to be. And apparently it's been a foul or side or something there. I've seen Lenglet coming for task for the final sub for Orlando. Sajic to Hamsik. Hamsik giving the ball away to Zielinski, Forsberg. Jovino. Jovino's got space here. Cuts inside, puts the ball in back post. It's Gareth Bale. And that's what Gareth Bale can do. Debut goal here for Gareth Bale, throwing a fantastic ball in from Jovino. Lovely ball there when Bale beating Jordi Alba easily in the air. Jordi Alba I don't think he saw it coming. Just mistimed everything, and Gareth Bale, fantastic leap there. Getting the ball in past Donnarumma. Just wait for himself. And game on for the last 9 minutes or so. Bale is intercepting the ball but lost it to Alba. Chan to Batshuayi. Hamsik. Skriniar intercept that. Forsberg to Jovino. Jovino to Skriniar. Forsberg. That's a dangerous tackle there from Justin Kluivert. And he can get booked for sure. Pretty sure that's Kluivert's second of the season as well. One more and he'll be missing the game. Skriniar to Forsberg. Thiago. Forsberg. Forward to Jovino. Gomez. Zielinski. Great tackle by Varane. Grimaldo. Varane downfield. Skriniar to Thiago. Rudiger. Thiago. Lovely ball forward to Gomez. Jovino to Mariano. Mariano out of left back playing like right mids, pushing forwards. Pulisic coming forward, the goal scorer Gareth Bale for the remaining few minutes. Jovino, I think, now on corners. It's whipped into Mariano. Good save from Donnarumma, keeping this game alive. Play short to Forsberg. Forsberg led by Kluivert, but another corner. He's going to whip this one in. And that's Donnarumma's for sure. Yep. 6'5" skyscraper, easily claiming it. That's a poor kick out to Skriniar. Jovino. Will be last minute drama here at the signal we do in the park. Forsberg whipped in. Varane heads it away. Forsberg to Thiago. Jovino. And Jovino's wandered offside, and that's a massive chance wasted. And a very bit of play there from, I think that's Lenglet, who just placed him offside. Just a little push forward there from Lenglet or Hamsik or someone, either way, whoever that was. Very bit of play for them, playing Jovino offside just to kill the pressure off, and points shared here between Dortmund and Orlando. I think Dortmund would see that's 2 points lost and Orlando has a point gained. So in the pressure the Orlando defence had to deal with. Yeah, 12 shots. So Orlando didn't have a shot at all in the second half. But Dortmund's shown what they can do now as a team. And yeah, Orlando defended very well, and Donnarumma performing out of his skin to keep the draw here. Man of match should go to Donnarumma to We're gonna go to Javinho got 8.3. Like I said, got 8.2. It's gone to Javinho with 8.3. I move on to the next game, which sees Kyle's Real Madrid take on AJ's Bohemian. And it was a draw between these two teams when these two encountered last time. 1-1. Madrid sitting in 14th, Bohemian dead last in 16th. Closer, that's Closer's debut in Costa being a goal scorer as well. Madrid's lineup, formation change for Kyle, and he's gone 4-3-3. Muriel on the left, Pedro on the right, Costa in the middle, Gusto at cam, Rodri Matic centre mid. Back five stays the same. Very interesting choice. AJ here. So AJ did win 2 players in the auction, but I'm on the bench. So there's Sami Handanovic and Rio Ferdinand on the bench, who would walk into any team in the FFL, but no, they're on the bench. And it's an unchanged team. Bohemians 3-2 lost to Banfield in a, to be fair, very gutsy effort from the Bohemian lads, and they were very unlucky to not go through to the semi-finals in the Shield. Real Madrid comes this game from a 1-0 loss to Al Raid in the league. But I feel like if AJ did play his better players like Pizzi and Felipe Anderson, potentially might have won that game. But that's just my opinion on things. Duffy to Dembele, closer. Duffy, Dembele. Fred giving the ball away. Dembele didn't want to control it, and ball's gonna play unlucky for Bohemian, I should say. It's gonna for a throw in to Madrid. Matic to Kyle Walker. Matic, Augusto. Switching the play to David Alaba. Alaba to Muriel. Rodri. Alaba. Lovely ball in, but Duffy's going to beat Pedro in the air all day. Rodri for an outrageous volley there. Ambitious attempt, and that's gone wide. Rodri with an early shot, really. Almost actually hit Duffy in the head. Rugani to Duffy. Closer to Dembele. Fred. Dembele. William Jose. Closer. Fred. Kita. Dembele. William Jose. Kita. Duffy to Fred. Take a tackle there from Maguire. Maguire's going to get the ball away. Maybe Kita giving the ball away to Madrid with a poor throw-in. Walker now with the throw-in for Madrid. Pedro, Gusto, Pedro, Matic, Gusto, Rodri, Pedro, Matic, Rodri, Costa, Augusto, Pedro, ball into Muriel, company will head it away. Dembele to Rugani to Company to Seamus Coleman down the line to find Juan Mata, who's done the other free kick scorer in the league, and he's trying to find closer. Good punch from Dudek. Alaba to Mancini. Alaba. Mancini, Rodri, Matic. Alaba. Muriel. Alaba. Muriel. Atta to Fred. Fred to Dembele. Dembele forward to Matic, who's going to get the ball back. Actually, Dembele falling in a heavy touch. Closer. Dembele. Closer. Walker to Mancini. Maguire back to Mancini. Back to Maguire. Now left to David Alaba. Renato Augusto. Rodri. Matic. It's a tackle on a Fred from Augusto. A free kick. Company gives the ball straight to Augusto. Costa. Rodri. Augusto. Rodri. Matic. Costa. Pedro to Kyle Walker. Pedro. Kyle Walker puts the ball in. Oh, Costa went for it and backed out and Muir wasn't ready for that. Jordan Pickford with the goal kick, and it's short to the company. Coleman, Fred forward to Mata. Coleman, Fred, Mata, Fred, William Jose, Fred losing the ball to Mancini. Muriel to Mancini, Alaba, Muriel, Augusto, Rodri, Alaba, Rodri, Alaba to Augusto, will find Muriel, heavy touch but gets the ball to Augusto. Matic. Kyle Walker. Pedro to Matic. Pedro. Augusto. Matic shoots, comes off company, he's going to go for a corner. Alaba going to play it short to Pedro, whips it in first time. Mata heads it almost to someone, but Dembele nods it away. Kyle Walker to Matic, Matic to Alaba, Alaba to Pedro, back post. Rodri tries to do James Rodriguez there, but couldn't put it off. This formation definitely working out better for Madrid than the recent formation they've had, the 4-1-2-1-2. They barely have a loose pass there. Gusto to Matic, Matic giving the ball to Kita. Vigani with a big ball forward to find Mata. Alaba. Using the ball to Grosso. Dembele. Kita. Duffy. Kita puts the ball in. Mancini will head it away. Uriel's going to nod it on to Costa. Dembele. Mata. Ball coming from Mata and Maguire's going to head it to Alaba. Alaba to Rodri or Gusto forward to Costa. Pedro. Matic. Back to Pedro. Last chance here for the first half for Madrid. Did they go backwards a bit? Or doesn't lose the ball as well? Three shots for Madrid, none for Bohemian so far. See if Maybe we can actually get something going in the second half and see if Madrid can actually hit the target. Kita, forward to Jose. Fred. Meta. That's a dangerous tackle from Alaba, but Meta's still going. Ball comes in. Everyone's stopped, to be fair, and I think if everyone's stopping, the referee's actually pulled the game back to the free kick. Alaba not getting booked here. It's Juan Mata versus, like I said earlier in the game, scored a free kick. But this one puts in, Maguire heads it away. Muriel heading it to Costa, back to Muriel-ish. Eventually. Augusto with a lovely ball forward to find Pedro, who has remained onside. Someone making a storming one into the box. It's Muriel, but Company's going to get ahead of him. Duffy to Fred. Fred back to Duffy. Fred. Kita. Duffy. Dembele. Gusto picks his pocket. Woodry. Pedro. Gusto. Woodry to Matic. Matic to Woodry. Gusto. Muriel to David Alaba. Muriel puts the ball in. Regani heads it away. Closer to William Jose. Fred. Closer. Fred. Dembele. Coleman. Fred. Regani. Fred. Dembele. Closer. Kita. Closer. Fred. Tackle from someone then Rodriguez the ball to Augusto. It's 4-3 here, and Augusto's wasted that chance. Walk pass. Go on, will easily pick up and clear it, or defence will clear it away. Dembele forwards to Kita, closer. Dembele, Kita, Guinness holding the ball, closer. Kita, closer, Kita, closer, Kita, closer, Kita. Fred, closer, Kita. Lovely ball to William Jose, he puts it into the back of the net. I think that's Mimian's first shot at goal actually, or his first shot on target, but they made it count. It's William Jose. Put it into the back of the net. Mato is going off for Felipe Anderson. As William Jose celebrates his 4th goal of the season. Coleman. Felipe Anderson. Dembele. Closer. Dembele. Kita, good attack by Walker, but Kita's won the ball back. Fred to Kita. Fred closer heads towards goal and do the catch. Mancini. Out right to Kyle Walker. Matic. Pedro. Augusto. Back to Pedro. Handball there from Duffy, but it's FIFA. Company. Fred. Company out right to Coleman. Felipe Anderson. Fred. Felipe Anderson. Forward to William Jose. I find closer and can't. Matic. Augusto. Alaba. Augusto trying to find Miro and cut by Felipe Anderson. Dembele. Company. Coleman. Fred. William Jose. Coleman. Anderson. Jose. Anderson. William Jose. Felipe Anderson across the box, and Cole Walker's going to clear away. Fred heading it along to Duffy. Back to Fred. Woodry, with the interception of the ball, playing it forward to Muriel, is going to get to actually. Out of Coleman. Muriel trying to find Pedro, but it's an awful pass. Both teams making a sub. So we have got Falcao going off for Costa, and we've got Dembele going off for Worcester for Barkley. Shane W takes his phone, finds Barkley, Keita. Duffy, Barkley. Closer. Fred. William Jose, Anderson. William Jose, Fred, Anderson, Jose. Closer. Keita. Fred just muscles him off the ball, I think that's Matic. Alaba gets a block on the Costa. Yo. Alaba. Rodri. Yo. Rodri. Falcao. Yo. Rodri. Alaba. Matic. Rodri. Matic forward to Augusto. Augusto forward to Falcao. You get something going in Madrid or they're going to lose. Augusto. Uvio puts the ball in. Duffy heads it away. And following their fantastic game against Banfield, which they almost won, Bohemian pick up their second win off the league against Real Madrid for 1-0 win. Following a goal from William Jose. And I think that potentially might actually lift AJ off the bottom of the table. For the first time. I'll find out when Bohemian reached the bottom of the table. And for match day 6, Bohemian have been bottom of the table. No, they weren't. Match day 8 potentially. Yeah, so since match day 8, Bohemian have been bottom of the table. So 8 games have been bottom of the table. I'm hoping that with that win there, and if Spurs losing, and obviously Madrid being 14th, also being beat here by last place, might actually lift Bohemian off the bottom of the table. Would be nice to see. Man of match goes to Keita with an 8.2. Move on to the next game here, which sees Banfield. I'll get to that. Taking on Scots Rionegro. I mean, Banfield with a some new players, same as Scott actually. Scott's also got some new players. We'll get to them. Everything you know, oh god. Banfield is currently sitting in 7th. Rionegro in 12th. Rionegro looking to get back into the Premiership side of the table. Banfield looking to get back into the top 4. They were a few games ago. One of the new players, Mauro Riccardi. There's another new player, Mark Overmars. So who's the new look Banfield? New formation 4-1-2-1-2. Same back 5, Roy Keane at CDM, Dembele and Overmars out in the wings, Santi Cotoro at Cam, Icardi and Dumbia. Coming from that 3-2 win over Bohemian, like as I said. And Rionegro coming in from a 4-1 loss to Ajax. New formation as well for Rionegro. And 2 new players. So we've got Samuel Umtiti at centre back with John Stones now, and Thomas Müller joining the attack with Rienego with Belotti and Dzeko in a 4-3-2-1 formation. Sigurdsson back into the squad with Matchday and Adam Leona in midfield. Belotti and Müller behind Dzeko up front. Sigurdsson definitely one of the key players for Rienego, in my opinion, so far this season, and it's good to see him back into the team. But here is Dumbia for Banfield. There's a tackle there from, I think, Umtiti, and Matchday kicks the ball away. Dembele. Oh, might be Mendy actually. Yeah, Dembele's back into the team. Keane to Dumbia into the box, and Sigurdsson clearing away. Belotti to Dzeko. Müller, Dzeko with a lovely ball to Müller, but he's offside. Pretty good early attack there from Müller. Good attempt anyways. Just a sign of what might come from Rienego this game. Saul using the ball to Santi, or Nicholson losing the ball to Matchday. Dzeko trying to get it to Belotti, but Contral's going to pick up the ball. The ball's going to fall to Saul. That's a mouthful. This Ridge pumping it up to Overmars. Keane to Overmars. Mark Overmars will turn back, get tagged by Sigurdsson. Belotti to Dzeko. Dzeko to Sigurdsson. Dzeko. Belotti. Dzeko. Adam Leona to Mendy. Mendy into the box, and Diffridge put it behind for a corner. That could have went anywhere really, that ball into the box. Sigurdsson on the corner. Let's see what Sigurdsson is. Near post is Belotti, and it's a good save from Edison. Obviously over kill it from Belotti, but I think Contral had it covered if Edison didn't. So you're going to have another corner in, Dembele gets his head on it. It's going to fall to Dzeko though, who has a header at goal, but it's a light header, and Edison will easily claim that. Kick it out to find Icardi, or he can lift the ball to Matchday. Munier, Matchday, Sigurdsson, Mendy. Mendy ball in, Edison has Contral actually gets it away. And Saul puts it on for another corner. It's good pressure here from Rienego. Sigurdsson with the corner in, Edison gets a punch on it, and falls a stone too late off to Adam Leona. Adam Leona finding Munier. Because of Contral, it can be another corner. Sigurdsson with another corner on the opposite side there this time. Yes, Contral clears it off the line. I'm not sure if Edison was going to get to it or not. Sigurdsson puts the ball back in. Diffridge, Keane, Dumbia to Icardi. It was Awai last season. Mauro Icardi. Carvajal. Dembele forward to Santi Cazorla. Umtiti with a good header away. And Dzeko as well. Müller, Leona. Müller was at United, then my boys Napoli last season. So I hope he finds better success here, because it was a poor team last season. Carvajal gets a touch on that ball and puts out for a throw in. Mendy throw in. Finds Müller, heads it along to Santi Cazorla, actually clears it away, which really wins it back though. And it's Sigurdsson trying to chip Edison there essentially, but couldn't do so. Edison giving the ball straight back to Rienego. Sigurdsson to Dzeko. Belotti, Müller, Belotti, Sigurdsson, Matchday, Sigurdsson, Dzeko shoots, comes off Contral, and yeah, It's early, well, it's pressure, not early pressure, that's half hour into the game. It's constant pressure now, I should say, from Rio Negro, definitely affecting Banfield. Can't seem to leave the half. Overmars with the header away. The last person I expect to see win a header. Sigurdsson. Munier, better Sigurdsson. Almirano, Sigurdsson. Belotti, Dzeko. Munier puts the ball in. Carvajal head it away. Matridi shoots on range. What a fucking peach of a goal. What a cracker from Matridi. Welcome to the fucking game. Expecting that from Leano or Sigurdsson, but not Matridi. Headed away by Carvajal. Look at that. That's a absolute cracker of a goal. It's definitely one for the highlight reel. Definitely one for the goal of the season. Celebration less to be decided, but Matridi, an absolute peach. Put in Rio Negro when they were up, and the constant pressure that Rio Negro have had finally paying off with a goal. See if Banfield can get back into the game though. They can't because Colin Charles went off the pitch. Sigurdsson, Munier, Umtiti, Munier, Sigurdsson, Dzeko, Sigurdsson, Adam Lerner, Dzeko, Miller, Dzeko, Mendy. Ball in. It's Sigurdsson hits the post. Well, about Sigurdsson, he's always a threat. Keane, Icardi, Dumbia, Santi Cazorla, Dembele to Keane, Keane to Santi Cazorla, back to Keane, Dumbia. Muniz going to put it up high for a corner, and Banfield will get a corner late in the half. It's Fabio Contral on the corner, whipped in. Adamano heads away, Dembele shoots, comes off Leano again, Overmars shoots and comes off John Stones, and Rio Negro players throwing themselves at the shots. Santi whips this corner in, Umtiti will head it away. Dembele. Fabio Contral tackled by Dzeko. Munier tackles him there. Ball from the forward to Icardi. Santi Cazorla, Icardi, good save from Pope. Pope's going to kick it out just to kill the first half off. Eight shots to 3, 5 on target, shows you how dominant Rio Negro were in the first half hour or so. And they finally got their goal just after the half hour mark. Even the boy to Dumbia. Dumbia pushing forward here. Lovely ball to Icardi. Great save from Pope. And Santi will make Umtiti pay and Rio Negro pay. And all that hard work in the first half has been undone by a mistake from Niboy Umtiti. And Santi Cazorla grabs a goal here. It's a fortunate goal from Banfield as well, see it was a he kind of just fell to him on the plate really. It's done a lot anyone could have done about it. I can't remember who Umtiti was at last season actually. Anyways, Munier puts the ball in, comes off Colin Trowell. Saul gets it to Overmars forward to Icardi, who technically set up the Santi Cazorla goal, but he's not getting this. We're keen for an absolute peach of ball though to Usman Dembele. And John Stones will head that way for a throw-in to Banfield. Danny Carvajal going back to Saul whipped in or put into the bottle. Well, then Ballet to put into the box, but it's cut out. Dumbia. Keane. We're Keane looking to shoot, comes with Dana. This time he plays off to Icardi who shoots, and Icardi hits the corner, or the joint of the crossbar. Roy's back to help out defend, and ball's being played to Muller from Adam Lallana. Lallana to Meunier. Sigurdsson. If Icardi's goal would have went in, that would have been an amazing goal. It would have been easily matched by Madridi's goal. Icardi's coming from an offside position to pick the ball up. Angolan's coming for Santi Cazorla, and Sigurdsson's going off for Axel Fitzel. Meunier giving the ball away from the free kick to Conatra. Angolan, Keane. Icardi to Dumbia. Overmars, Dumbia. Angolan shoots, good save. And Pope catching the ball, not playing it. Keane though wins the ball back for Banfield. Dembele. Excuse me. Great tackle from Matridi. Adam Lallana, Fitzel. Checo, Fitzel. Overmars gets a foot in the ball and goes back to Defridge. Conatra. Defridge. Saul over the top. Maybe Mendy's ball it is. Gets it to Matridi. Mendy. Matridi. Mendy. The 3M's out on the left hand side. Mendy, Matridi and Muller. Checo to Mendy, puts the ball in. Conatral's going to hit it back to him. Finds Witzel. Adam Lallana. Someone needs to shoot really. Mendy. Ball in again. Control heads it up but not away, but it's going to Edison with a massive howler there. Didn't actually punch the ball away, mistimed his punch. Lucky for him his defence helped him out. Got Marlos coming on for Dembele, we've got Di Maria coming on for Belotti. Meunier will throw in the ball to Matridi. Throw the ball into Matridi, fits all, Meunier. Meunier will find Di Maria. Di Maria puts the ball in, Saul clear it away. I think it was Di Maria. It was Di Maria who picked up a goal in the last game in the 4-1 loss to Ajax. Di Maria looking to put the ball in there, soon comes and collects and will kick the ball out. Stones gets a head on the ball. Ontiti forwards to Meunier. Witzel, Matridi, Checo. Adam Lallana. Matridi. Adam Lallana shoots and it's just over the bar. Oh, it's a bit more over than what I thought it was. A bit further over, but not far off. Carvajal heading it to Saul to Carvajal. Defridge, big poof forward. And Overmars, I think it was. Control. Yeah, it is Overmars. A bit of skill, a bit of trickery, puts the ball in, and it's Marlos who heads it towards goal with Silver Fox. But Nick Pope, get his hand on it. Mendy to Adam Lallana, back to Mendy. Saul wins that header. Angolan. Overmars. Francis puts the ball in. John Stones will head it away. It's been a foul on Overmars, and Messi's going to put it back. Both teams make, I think, their final subs. Got Makayedi coming off from Overmars. Interesting choice. And Nico Schultz is coming off for Benjamin Mendy at left back. But that's Roy Keane's turn over his free kick. Yes, he puts it in. Schultz to Meunier. Treaty forward to Dzeko. Muller. Schultz. Ball comes in from Schultz, and it's Edson has to punch it away. He got fouled potentially, but the game goes on. It's all Mounier. Ball comes off Colin tries to be our last corner for Rio Negro. It will be taken by Umtiti. The fridge heads sees them ball. Cardi, Dumbia, Cardi, Dumbia, Carvajal. And that's the end of the game. And a 1-1 draw here from Bradfield and Rio Negro. Both teams obviously wanted the win, and both teams pushed for the win as well, so point apiece and neither team would be pleased with. Both teams had 9 shots and 5 on target. Man of the match will go to Joaquin playing up front, fair play. Which really got an 8.5, and I think he's going to take it. Yeah. Which really with an 8.5 will take man of the match. We'll move on to the penultimate game here, which sees Sod's Sheffield Wednesday take on Steve's Autoun. And in form, Autoun here, looking to keep on pressing on against Sheffield Wednesday, as Billy's nicknamed him. It'll be interesting to see if Sheffield Wednesday do get another draw here, because I did actually draw against Autoun in the first game between these two teams. So let's see if Sod can get his Sheffield Wednesday to draw again. Players to watch are Bernard Silva and Reece Nelson. Here's the Sheffield Wednesday lineup, which is got new guy Freddie Guamin in the team in a 3-5-2 formation now for Sheffield Wednesday. So you've got Kodov, Alderfold and Akanji back three as always. It's Alberto and Guamin as the centre mids, not defensive mids. Sentio, Silva out wide, Tedesco and Cam and Jonas and Depay front. And that's for Autoun unchanged from their last game, which saw them beat my boys Marseille 2-0. Actually no, one change, my bad. It's Fabian Schär coming in for Skirtle. So even though Skirtle did score in that last game actually, he dropped and Schär's coming in. Wednesday coming in from a unsurprising draw against Spurs. Autoun never following the full one and winning the league. Orlando. And the goal scorers from the last game were Hiroshi Nakata, who was supposedly being dropped for Kaka, and it was Aspel Crash who scored their own goal in that game. Wednesday their goal. It was Wednesday pushing forward for a kick-off, and it's Sento puts the ball in. Schär heads it away. His first touch of the ball in a Autoun, sure, and actually I think in the FFL as well that he played last season. Luis Alberto, Taban Mahrez, Aspel Crash, Van Ginkel, Schär forward to Kaka, Kaka to Van Ginkel, Son, Van Ginkel, Nelson, Mertens, Van Ginkel to Mertens forward to Reece Nelson. Nelson finds Andy Robertson. Anderson will punch it away. And there's a collision there between Tedesco and Nelson, neither player hurt. See throwing from Robertson. Kaká to Mearns. Robertson to Mearns, Mearns to Nelson. And it's Son, and Son will head it into the back of the net. Son is an early front runner for the goal in the boot, I should say. Picks up his 6th goal here.
Goal for the visitors, number 7, Hung Min Son.
And Altoin continuing their form so far this game. See if they can get into this game. A lot of time ahead of them to do it, so serious Son now back on the ball. Thanking cool. Mearns, thanking cool. Son forward to Morris. Morris finding Reece Nelson, and also the heads that way. Robertson forward to Kaká. Mearns a bit of lovely bit of footwork there, and Mearns makes it 2. Just takes the ball away from the defender there and puts it past Allison in goal. It's Mearns' 2nd of the season. Just lets Kanji go past him and puts it to the back of the net. Make it 2-0. Jonas kicks off here. Woodeford. Essentia. Jonas to Tedesco. Depay. Try for tackle. Nelson to Robertson. Banking court to Son. Son to Morris. Mearns. Morris. That's Borquero. Kaká. Mearns. Kaká shoot, and that's a awful shot to be fair from Kaká. I could say it was Kaká. Allison with the big goal kick, finding Jonas. Alberto to Freddie Guamin, but that's over. Ball's been given away. Andy Wilson forward to Reece Nelson. Nelson forward to Mearns. And Waterfold with a great header there. Morris on the corner here. Ripped in. Waterfold this time heads it away from goal until over the goal. Wilson finding Shaw. Nelson. Tedesco. Waterfold. Akanji to Tedesco. Freddie going forward to Depay. And that's over. Depay just can't beat Shaw for pace. Nelson. Thanking cool. Out right to Morris, Son. That's Borquero. Morris. Ball comes in. And Son, who will grab another header here. Another goal. I've actually put Son 1 goal behind Perisic. Scored earlier. Son's on 7th for the season now.
Number 7, Hung Min Son.
Tedesco. Shaw, thanking cool. Mearns. Kaká. Son. Kaká. Son. Thanking cool. Kaká. Son. There's a produce pass from Son. That's gone up for a Wednesday throwing. Got off, throwing it to Waterfield. Got off. Luis Alberto. Free going. Renato. Going. Disco. Disco, lovely ball out left to Asensio. No one gets their head on the ball. It goes for everyone. Nelson's going to pick it up. Shaw to thanking cool. Kaka. Son. Mahrez. That's Borqueta. Mahrez. Son looking for his hat trick. And Son will join the hat trick group. Class of hat tricks. Joins Mbappe, who ironically was Sod's player last season. He was the first person to get a hat trick in the league. So ironically, this again, this one's against Sod. It's a first half hat trick for Son as well.
Number 7, Hong Min Son.
But yeah, Mbappe, Messi, and Werner are now joined by Hong Min Son, the hat trick club.
A minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
That just shows you how dominant our Torin really are when they really want to get things going. Like, I feel like my 2-0 loss to him in the Shield was an acceptable result, to be fair, because we did 4-1 against Orlando, and I went 4-0 here against Sheffield Wednesday. And the fact that it's 5 shots, 4 on target, 4 goals, shows you how deadly accurate our Torin can be on a day. Rabio's on for Luis Alberto at half time. Higuain to Karlov, Olafar to Rabio, Depay, Higuain to Lisca, Higuain, Rabio. Looks like Rabio's had a haircut. Renato comes off Shaw. So go out for a throw in to Wednesday. Asensio throwing the ball to Rabio. No, yesterday I think I just looked different. That's Borqueta, Kaka, Marquinhos, Shaw. Marquinhos out left to Andy Robertson. Forward to Reece Nelson. Nelson gets the ball forward to Mertens, Charles Mertens. Spinato breaks it up. Waterfield. Higuain. Rabio. Blocked by Van Ginkel. Kaka, Van Ginkel. Nelson. Kaka. Nelson. Robertson. Ball is whipped in. Got off for Clearway. Marquinhos to Kaka. Asperqueta. Kaka. Van Ginkel. Robertson. Mertens. Nelson. Van Ginkel. Son. Mahrez. Waterfall gets a foot on the ball, and Cento getting the ball to Jonas. Tedesco. Bernardo, Tedesco. Depay. Jonas. Depay. Jonas. Rabio. Higuain to Jonas. Asensio. Ball comes off Asperqueta to be cleared away by Shaw. Nelson gets the ball to Van Ginkel. Higuain's going to break that up. Tedesco. Rabio. Asensio. Jonas back to Asensio. Good save from Dimo Conway. With the ball out to Andy Robertson. Van Ginkel. Rabio intercepts that. Asensio. Jonas. Asensio. Mahrez. Asperqueta. Forward to Son. Van Ginkel to Kaka. Kaka to Nelson. Van Ginkel. Waterfalls to Lisca. Depay. Tedesco gets the ball off to Bernardo. Tedesco. Depay. Depay to Higuain. Higuain shoots. Good save from Dimo Conway. Both teams making a sub as Wednesday finally start to actually look to get into the game and at least get some kind of consolation goal. Lamar came on for Asensio. Marquinhos heads the ball away. And we've got Alcacer coming for the hat-trick hero. On. He actually joins now Perisic at the top of the goal scorers table as well. Walking that play, I think. That's Alto making another sub. It's Sabinho coming on for Van Ginkel. Robson. Earns. Nelson forwards, trying to find Alcacer. Woodhard's going to clear away. Robertson finding Fabinho. Fabinho finds Kaka to Mertens, trying to find Kaka. Does after the tackle, and Mertens wants a second to block that shot. Robertson to Tisca. Was moving the ball back, Mertens. Mertens finds Nelson. Ball comes in. Lamar will head it away, but it's a foul on Nelson. I'm guessing Nelson's going to whip this in. Cut off, reads it well and heads it away. Kaka. Whips in. Kanji heads it away as far as Fabinho. Nelson. Picked up by Guarin. Talisca. Rabiot. Jonas. Lamar. Guarin. Talisca. Rabiot. Pinarsilva. Whipped in. Marquinhos gets ahead of Jonas then. Jonas can't get his head on the ball. Robertson to Kaka. Kaka to Mertens. Alcacer. Fabinho. Kaka, Fabinho. Robertson. Kaka, Nelson. Nelson to Mertens. Whipped in. Got off, will head it away. Disco helps along to Jonas. Freddie Guarin out to Talisca, Bernardo Silva. And that's the end of the game, and a comfortable 4-0 win here for Altarin. And I don't often get to say this, but it's not a draw for Wednesday. Son taking the ball home with him here today, following his hat-trick. And that also means I don't close any gap towards Altarin. I say one as well. So currently I'm just keeping off the teams below me. Two shots then. Didn't have any shots in the second half. I only had one shot in the second half, Altarin. But obviously, hat-trick goes, or yeah, man of the match goes to hat-trick hero himself, Hung Min Son with a perfect 10. And move on to the final game of today's stream, where we see Roach's Al Wade take on Dan's Ajax. So Ajax currently sitting 4th right behind me. Al Wade sitting on the cusp of Premiership football next season in 8th. And looking around from the teams around them. Obviously Ajax, Rewan and Dortmund and Orlando drew earlier, so they can pull away from them. Al Wade, Brentford drew. There's 9th. Juve lost as well, so
Number 10.
Both teams could easily
Sadio
capitalise
Mane.
on a
Number 11.
big win here.
Thiago Aspas. And number 9. Romelu Lukaku.
Not sure if I say that or not, but we'll see. Just the Alwade on a massive change in formations, 4-1-2-1-2 for Alwade. To bring in new boys, Fabrizio Gulam, his name's Fabio Gulam, and Alessandri Florenzi, and Sadio Mane as well. 3 new players for Alwade here. Florenzi from the free agent market, Gulam from the gamble, off the gambling, Shaqiri and Mane in the last auction. Interesting to see how Alwade settle back in, back to that back to a 4 at the back formation. So obviously they've had 3 at the back for every game so far until now. Ajax rocking the same 4-2-3-1 formation that they've had all season. No changes for them. It's not going to show their team sheet. Ajax coming to this game on a high actually after beating City 2-0 in the Shield. And beating Rionegro 4-1 in the league last game. And away coming this game off a 1-0 win over Madrid in the league. And I should say away back to full strength as well. So Lukaku's been out injured and this is his first game back. Sadio Mane back in the team now as an attacking option. Gulam and Florenzi sort of making the defence a bit more solid with Materazzi and Otamendi back there. So, you can see how Alwade got into this game. The Ajax always a threat. Such a deadly team. Lukaku getting the ball to Casemiro, who can't get his foot in the ball. Yeah, so Ajax always a threat, and as proof in the last game, well, only in the last game, the Ajax had when they beat City 2-0. But the first time around these two teams played, Ajax walked over 4-0 victory over Alwade. Teddy to Savic. Savic laying off to Arthur. Arthur to Pepe. Ben Arthur will shoot. Good save from Jarstein. Ben Arthur, Pepe and Savic grabbing the goals. Ben Arthur getting 2 in that game. Culture to Ben Arthur. It's Gnabry pushing forward. Finds Martinez, hits to crossbar. Mane shoots, comes off Savic. Mane shoots again, it's just wide. Mane, 2 Goodhams. I was replying to Charlie asking me questions about hard drives. Mane using ball to Pereira. Savic to Okocha. Okocha back to Pereira. Savic inside to Arthur. Savic, Arthur. Okocha. Puts the ball in. Ben Arthur's offside. He tried to time it right and he just couldn't. Ben Arthur. Tackled by Casemiro. Casemiro to Lukaku. Lukaku out wide to Gnabry. Florenzi. Lukaku. Felipe Luis gets his foot on the ball, but it goes out for a throw into Alwade. which Florenzi's going to take and finds Aspas. Which is an interesting choice at Cam, because Aspas can play out on the right as well. So him playing at Cam should be easy enough for him to fit into. Martinez gets the ball to Florenzi and it's Lukaku and it comes off Navas and Mane hits the post. Jesus. Some kind of force field around the Ajax goal there. Navas out to Pereira. Mane doing defensive work, getting the ball back, but losing the ball. I was being double teamed. An offer to Balotelli, finding Pepe, and Pepe puts it wide. It's definitely a force field on both the goals, it seems, because neither team able to score yet. Both teams have had chances. Our way, they've definitely had the better of the chances. And the ball did go into the net was offside. Man, that's been in the header easily against Martinez. Pereira, I got a draw. Savic, Pereira. Got a draw. Materazzi with the tackle there, putting the ball at play for a throw-in. Pereira to Kocho. Pereira. Savic puts the ball in. Otamendi heads it away. Martinez. Mane. Casemiro over the top to Martinez, but Martinez didn't catch the ball. All the one. Felipe Luis out to Pepe. Comes off Florenzi, but Pepe's gonna keep the ball going forwards. Otamendi heads it down to Materazzi. Finds Florenzi. Aspas. Napoli. No, Casemiro, sorry, to Martinez. Tagged by Felipe Luis, sorry. Ben Arfa. Savic. Balotelli. Gives the ball to Kocho. Kocho will shoot, and the Kocho hits the post. Jesus Christ. Both teams hit the post now. I mean, our way to hit the post twice, they hit the crossbar on the post. Arthur to Felipe Luis. Back to Arthur.
The fourth official has indicated there will
Napoli
be a minimum of 3
will
minutes.
keep the push up and get the ball back, but only lose it. Arthur to Savic. Savic out to Kocho. Arthur. Casemiro comes over the ball, and that's the end of the first half here in the final game of today's video stream. Both teams having plenty of shots, only one shot on target each for each team, even though both teams have hit the crossbar. Ajax with much more possession though. So actually use that possession though and turn into chances of more and potential goal. Arthur to Ben Arthur. Otamendi. Florenzi to Nabri. Nabri for red ball to find Martinez. Martinez puts the ball in, comes off Savic, and Neves is going to come and collect. Neves will kick it out, find Balotelli, Ben Arfa. Arfa to Pepe, Otamendi intercepts, Casemiro, Martinez, Aspas, Lukaku, Sadio Mane. Don't know what Mane's doing there, but ball's gone out, or ball's gone to Gulum. Mane, Aspas. Aspas finds Nabry shoots, comes off Felipe Luis to be a corner to away this Ajax loot to make their first sub of the game. And it's Paredes coming on for Arthur. Guilherme whips the ball in. It's Casemiro. And Real Madrid sent CDM to Real Madrid keeper there. Ben Arfa to Pereira. Gotcha. Savic to Ben Arfa. Ben Arfa to Balotelli. Okocha. Ben Arfa. Goes off Casemiro to be booted downfield by Guilherme. Mane. Campbell gets the ball. Savic. Pereira. Okocha. Pereira. Savic. Ben Arfa. Campbell. Pereira. Paredes. Pepe. Paredes. Pepe. Paredes shoots, comes off. Oh, come off Otamendi. Balotelli had a free chance to essentially, and it's the lightest of headers. Lukaku losing the ball. Aspas wins it back. Casemiro. Aspas. Mane. Guilherme forward to Martinez. Materazzi. Martinez. Mane. Martinez giving the ball away. Ananas to Navas. Navas with a bit of trickery there himself and finding Florenzi. Aspas forward to Martinez. Lukaku. Nobody's offside. Always go over that, but yeah. FC's making a sub here, and we've got Brandt coming on for Nabry and Ben Arfa coming off for Canales.
Number 19, Julian Brandt. Substitution for the visitors. Coming off the pitch, number 18, Patton Ben Arfa.
Otamendi with the header towards Casemiro.
Number 6, Canales.
Martinez. Paredes. Manolas. Big ball, and Guilherme wins the ball back for away, but Mane loses the ball to Canales. Gotcha. Canales. Gotcha. Hassled by Mane. Savic. Paredes. Canales. Pepe. Canales. Paredes. And Paredes with a rare goal. It's a goal unless he's scored some important ones. Paredes with a very important goal here. Lovely build up play in draft team B, and get that way, get back into the game with 12 minutes to play plus injury time. And the information has worked out well for them. It's been unlucky. Looks like Martinez and Mane both hitting the post. He's to go forward with the ball, ideally our way, there we go, Casemiro, nope. Go back to Materazzi for some reason. So go back to Justine. Justine finding Brandt with a good ball out, but Pepe's going to pick it up. Manolas, Savic. Canales, Savic. Balotelli. Cocho. Pereira. Florenzi heads the ball out. Felipe Luis. Paredes. Pepe. Felipe Luis. Savic, Felipe Luis, Canales. Balotelli over the bar. Ajax making a final change just to kill some time here.
The referee has indicated there will
Florenzi
be a
hitting the ball to
minimum of
Otamendi.
2 minutes
Aspas, Otamendi, Matarazzi over the top, finding Brent. Brent to Lukaku. Brent, Lukaku. Lovely ball to Casemiro. And Casemiro shoots, and what a save from Navas. And it should be a corner here for Al Raid. It was the last chance of the game. Thought Casemiro's gonna do one of his usual goals, outrageous shots, but Navas with a good save there. Last chance here for Al Raid. The good ball needed into the box. See, it's Aspas with the corner. Navas gets his hands on it. Casemiro. Oh, referees called time in a very unfair position for Al Raid, and if I was Roach, I'd be a bit pissed off at the ref. So I definitely would be if it was my team in that position. But Ajax walk away with the win here. A 1-0 win. And that is the final game of today. Let's get the man of the match. They're not tidy up the stream. Don't know what it means. Oh, Falusi, Grudem. Man of the match goes to Pereira with a 7.9. And that's the end of today's stream. I'll catch you hopefully on Thursday. It'll be a Thursday evening for Matchday 17 just to keep things on track. There's been like another week until the next match day. So until then, take care and adios.